News at realrawnews.com. Article dated November 7th, 2023, entitled JAG Hangs 250 for Treason in October 2023. The United States Navy Judge Advocate General's Corps staff at Camp Blaz executed over 250 deep state felons in October, sources in Guam told Real Raw News. As reported in September, JAG hanged 5 of 100 physicians convicted of egregious COVID-19 crimes against the citizenry and promised to hang the rest when possible. Those capital punishments, our source said, began on October 5th and ended on October 27th, with JAG holding as many as 12 hangings a day. The punishments were overseen by either Admiral Jonathan Stevens or his representatives, who had the displeasure of hearing once defiant deep state sympathizers suddenly beg for their lives atop the gallows, their pitiful wails crying out for mercy, at least half seemingly repented moments before they fell to their doom. It's amazing how bold they are until they see the noose. It probably seems surreal to them until they feel it around the neck. Only then do they realize, at least a few, since a bunch of them have no problems cussing out the Admiral as they're teetering on the platform, our source said. JAG sent footage of their demise to the CDC, NIH, and Department of Health and Human Services, he added. Also dead are the 160 of 165 Fort Drum soldiers who took part in live-fire war games against cardboard and wooden cutouts adorned in MAGA attire at the plywood town near the military base. Their Camp Blaz tribunal occurred on September 19th and saw their JAG-appointed counsel offer testimony that frustrated Admiral Stevens and the 3-officer panel picked to weigh the case's merits. Throughout an hour-long preamble, he insisted his clients were innocent because they had obeyed orders given by an officer and a senior NCO, and therefore could not be found guilty. A lapse in judgment is no crime. These are young men, some with families. To err is sin, the defense counsel said. Superior misled them. That is the explanation. He could not, however, rationally explain why many of the accused had received from the Department of Defense $5,000 monthly stipends in addition to their base pay. He simply called the disbursements clerical and accounting errors over which the accused had no control. That argument disintegrated when Admiral Stevens summoned 5 cooperative witnesses to the stand, each of whom confessed they were paid to join an anti-Trump coalition of the U.S. military in preparation for a future all-out war against President Trump and his supporters. They said they had sworn allegiance to President Biden and would kill on his command, saying, though, they had no idea who precisely authorized the payouts. On multiple occasions, defense counsel called the prosecution's witnesses unreliable opportunists, and he requested a mistrial due to an abundance of circumstantial evidence. In the end, the panel sided with the prosecution and recommended the defendants be hanged by the neck until they were dead for committing treason and seditious conspiracy. Their executions also took place in October, and a video was sent to the State Department. Asked what happened to the 5 soldiers who cooperated with JAG, our source said, they accepted a plea deal, 15 years behind bars.